Today, I'm in Sopot, a small seaside town in northern Poland. Sopot is a part of the very famous Free City metropolitan area, along with Gdańsk and Gdynia. Sopot is often referred to as Monte Carlo of the North. Very elegant Sopot villas from early 20th century and vibrant entertainment life make it a special place on the map of Europe. Perhaps the most iconic landmark is the longest wooden pier in Europe, where I'm standing now. Among its many attractions, Sopot is really proud to host the prestigious equestrian event Cavaliada every January. Cavaliada brings together equestrian enthusiasts from all over Europe. Could you explain why very often Sopot is referred to as the Monte Carlo of the North?
It used to be called Monte Carlo of the North indeed, like 100 years ago, because in the 20s of the 20th century, two guys came from Berlin, decided to come here, which was a part of Free City of Gdańsk, to create a casino, maybe if gambling is not prohibited by the law. Okay. And indeed, in the constitution of Free City of Gdańsk, forgot about to say anything about gambling. So they came here, they went right to the mayor of the city and they said, listen, maybe you rent us 2 nice big rooms and we do a casino. Okay. And they started it. And this was the only casino in this part of Europe and one of the two only, there are two only in Europe which are just right next to the seaside. So it was Monte Carlo and Sopot.
Okay, I thought that the reason is that it's so beautiful and architecture too, yeah?
It's beautiful, so it has another nickname, the Riviera of the North.
Okay, the Riviera of the North is brand new.
Yes.
Okay.
Same reason, but because of the beauty.
Today I said that maybe Monte Carlo is the Sopot of the South.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Maybe better.
We have more trees, we have more nature, we have in a way more sophisticated architecture because it's in gardens. It's Sopot is a city, but there's only like 3.5 streets where you have buildings attached to one another to form like walls of the city. The rest of the city of buildings are just detached house, not semi-detached, detached house in gardens surrounded by old trees and villas and palaces in gardens.
Yes.
Once in the 90s, I have some friends in France, and one of them was a collector of sand from different beaches all over the world. Okay. And he used to keep it in, this negative box from the negatives from taking pictures. And as he was a famous collector, his friends were bringing him sand from different parts of the world, and France used to have all these colonials. So, and then he had the Sopot sand, and he said, "This is the best."
Really?
It's not too
Many
like
people
flower.
believe that
it's
our
like,
beaches, especially in Sopot, are really the most beautiful in Europe, not only in Europe.
What also is nice about the beach itself is that there's almost no building on the beach. Like you have a Grand Hotel, which is like something kind of special also in terms of architecture. It's like well proportioned and so on. But it's not like some places of in Europe have just hotels on the beach, while here you have the nature next to the beach.
Yes.
It's like you have these parks, this forest next to the beach. So different times of the year, different season, it changes its colors and makes a totally new beach.
Although a walk on the beaches of Sopot seems like a great idea, I'm even more eager to visit Cavaliada. The atmosphere there is always vibrant and full of energy. Plus, it's a wonderful opportunity to meet new people. Cavaliada takes place in 4 cities, yes? What kind of?
We usually want to prepare the exhibition, this event, in other places far away from each other, because we want to promote horse jumping and also equestrian branch in all over the Poland, but also in Europe. The Cavaliada is only one tour, indoor tour event in Europe. Then we are very excited to prepare something individual. Every year more international competitors are interested in Cavaliada. That way, every year we grow as an international show. Sopot is also the city that equestrian is very popular here. That why we choose the Sopot as a fourth localization.
Okay, and do you know why it's so popular, equestrian?
There's a hippodrome just around the corner here, and the highest level competition, 5-star, was placed just here. It is so popular because huge sport is running here in Sopot. That's why we think that it is good to compete Cavaliada here, just so close to this place.
Yeah, on the one area are 4 disciplines, yes? So please tell us, of course, a little bit about each of them.
Most competitors are coming to the jumping competition. 2-star here, almost 200 competitors, but also dressage. Each localization about 20 competitors, eventing 16 competitors, and driving. Each of this competition, this year, a lot of competitors from abroad coming to Cavaliada.
People know you as a flying Greek. Why?
Yeah, I think first of all because I always ride fast.
Okay.
And I think also because one of my legs is flying a little bit, so I got the nickname Flying Greek.
What do you think about this competition or this event like a Cavaliada?
I think the organizers, they make an unbelievable job. Like some years ago, we asked for a second warm-up because it was only one warm-up, so everything was too close. We couldn't ride the horses to make them like a dressage work, and they did it directly. So I don't think they need to change something. They do this competition for so many years. They are experts and they do an amazing job.
Tell me about this year's edition. How you feel? Are you stressed?
To tell you the truth, I changed a little bit my mentality.
Okay.
And until now, I was racing too much for the result.
Okay.
And so until now, we had a winter break, and I said I will try to enjoy every ride.
Okay.
With my horses, give them the best ride I can so they perform at their best. And until now, I enjoyed every round I had, and I must say every round was clear. And yesterday in the big tour we were placed. In the medium tour, in the speed and music, we were third. I try to enjoy it now and don't be stressed.
Okay, but you're really good at this. We know that. How you do this?
Yeah,
Tell me your secret.
I've done it a lot of times, like training, and you know, after so many times, you know a little bit the tricks, and if you know your horse, it's a little bit easier.
If you know your horse, okay, so this is the secret. You have to know your horse. Do you know why show jumping, yes, are so popular? Why this show, actually?
I think it's so exciting.
Okay.
Like you never know, like we have a course mostly of 12 to 15 fences, and the people love it, especially the fast competitions.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday in the speed and music, they were cheering us. It was amazing. Like they were standing, it was a standing ovation. It was just amazing.
Okay, so Angelos, that was really a pleasure to meet you, talked with you, so a little bit chat, but really, thank you so much.
Thank you
and I, of course, I cross my finger.
For tomorrow.
Yes, for tomorrow. But pleasure, yes?
Yes.
And just fun.
Just enjoy.
Just enjoy.
Just living for today and feeling totally blue-eyed. spirits and putting on the style. Putting on the style. Putting on the style.
I've already learned about the perspective of a show jumping competition participant, but I wonder how to renowned international judge views the Cavaliada. But let's start from the basic. Is there a hierarchy among judges?
Also, step by step is scale of qualification. Yeah, the biggest now is judge level 4. Yeah? I'm level 3, but it is also very high level. Because I can be a judge on the Olympic Games, for example.
Oh, fantastic. It's really fantastic.
But it is other
Congratulations.
story. Main activity is not in judge's box.
Okay.
This may be surprised because you must check everything before competition.
What, for example?
For example, who can compete in this class?
Okay.
Depending of the qualification, of the age of rider, etc.
So Cavaliada is based on show jumping.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested why it's so popular.
But it is the same on the whole world. The 80% of activity in equestrian sport, it is show jumping. Most popular in young people, especially girls like show jumping.
Yes, but why? It looks great? I know.
I'm saying that it is very simple rules are here. All know that if you are clear during the round and faster during the round, always clear. Yeah?
And it's attractive.
Yeah,
yes,
it is attractive for the public, and also it is really a pleasure if you riding, jumping. Yeah, I am also a rider, and I remember that I start my adventure with horses. It was very big pleasure to jump.
Do you think that this sport, not only show jumping, but in other disciplines or equestrian actually, is a bit kind of art?
Yeah, it is kind of art, of course. It is a nice picture for public. Yeah, it's also nice show.
Cavaliada is actually a spectacular sports event with important part being driving. Among the standout figures in this field are Aleksander Feret and Patryk Lewicki, who have captured attention with their impressive performances. So please tell me why you choose driving.
It all started kind of by chance. My dad was feeling nostalgic because back in his younger days, he used to work with horses in the fields. After 30 or 40 years, he came to me with this idea. Should we get horses? And I would help him? I said yes. He chose carriage driving, since that used to be part of his everyday life. At first, I wasn't really sold on it. I was more into riding, just hopping on a horse and heading out into the forest. But my dad kept pushing me. Again and again. Then the chance came up to qualify for Cavaliada, and I was happy to give it a shot. Back then, it was all about 4-horse carriages, and that felt like a real challenge. Pair carriages just didn't have the same appeal. But 4-horse driving, that felt like a challenge that suited me.
Okay, so that's why driving tour. So I know that you are a team, yes, and then your role is very important. So please, could you explain, yes, what does it mean to be a Luzak?
Okay, for English is groom.
I'm actually a car driving instructor by profession. When Oleg showed me his earlier runs, I noticed they were really chaotic. His previous groom would just shout, left, 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 right, right, right. And I asked, how do you even follow that? How do you know where to go? It created confusion in my opinion. So I introduced some changes. We created our own commands, our own symbols.
For example, say something.
For example, snail.
What does it mean?
That's when one of the obstacles forms a spiral shape. Or when Patryk says airport circle, because we also fly planes, I instantly know what he means. I can picture it and know exactly how to execute it.
Okay, you know what to do when, yes, he says something like that. Okay.
I keep the words to a minimum, to make communication as simple as possible and make it easier for him to steer.
Okay, but now it's better.
Yes, better.
Guys, you are partners, okay, but the horses, yes. So you have to have some good, I don't know, relationship, yes, between riders and horses. Is it true?
Yeah. Above all, this whole discipline is built on partnership. I think that it's incredibly important to build that connection with the horse, to feel and understand its needs, whether physiological or just its natural needs.
Okay.
It comes from observation. Horses often also get nervous before competitions and may stop eating. That stresses us out too. But if it happens again in another event, then we know it's just stress. But that's okay. It's the motivating kind.
Do you speak sometimes to your horses, you know, a little bit chat, something before, I don't know, when you are waiting, you know, for this moment?
We actually talk a lot to our horses because they understand our tone of voice and they're trained to respond to those tones. High tones are very energizing, but the lower ones, like oh or prrr, signal them to slow down or take it easy.
I have good voice for this. Easy, calm.
The voice is one of the essential aids in carriage driving. In fact, it's vital in every equestrian discipline. The thing with carriage driving is that your commands are limited. You only have the reins and your voice to work with.
So, I know that this is your place.
That's right.
But please, Patryk, show me your position.
Okay.
Where?
My spot is at the back, as the navigator. We've got two padded benches, one on each side. The carriage has a high center of gravity, so it tips over easily. My main job is to keep the balance. When Oleg turns in one direction, I shift my weight that way to keep the carriage grounded, to counteract the centrifugal force.
Oh, I forget about this, yes. I was not good at this in school.
We also have these handy rails to hold on to, so we don't fall off, because if you do, it's 5 penalty points.
5 points, okay. So it's really hard. Can I try it? Yes?
Of course.
Okay, it's my turn.
And we've also
like
got
this.
this small wheel here. It's the Kranz brake. It's used at higher speeds. It tightens to control the pivoting axle. When we're going fast, the carriage can sway from side to side, so I tighten it to keep it steady. But when we're going through obstacles, I loosen it so the horses can steer more easily. It's a turning brake.
Okay, so I feel this motion. Stop! No, please, right! Woo! Something like that. Maja Górska is our guest. Hello, Maja.
Good morning.
So, tell me, is it your beautiful pony?
Yes, she's mine.
So tell me something about this beautiful pony.
Her name is Wee Dog Pride and Joy. She's my main horse. I ride her at all the big competitions like Cavaliada and CSIO. Sometimes she has this character that she's sometimes feisty. She can be a little naughty, but overall, she's sweet and well-behaved. She just has her moods from time to time.
So you have to take care about your pony.
Yes. You really have to ride them regularly to keep them in good shape. I often, for example, oil their hooves or clean them.
Is it true that Cavaliada is a very important event, equestrian, for you too?
Yes, it's true. Especially for kids. Because kids have to qualify first for Cavaliada. Adults with big horses, they just sign up. But for ponies, there are around 300 in the qualifiers, and only 16 can make it to Cavaliada.
Tell me something about your future. Do you think that you will be a professional?
I don't think I'll ever stop. I love riding. It's my sport. But I am starting to switch to bigger horses now and ride ponies a little less.
I am in Monte Cassino Street. This is here where both locals and the visitors gather to unwind after a day of watching competitive jumping. This lovely atmosphere ensures that the experience of Cavaliada in Sopot extends beyond the hippodrome. I stay here for a while before heading out in search the best international events in Poland.